with Kenny. Here on this channel, we talk about faith, fashion, lifestyle. You already know now. Okay, so today I have with me my friend. Okay, so I'm going to do like a very brief introduction about her, and then before she just, take a mic. Oh, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Please.
Okay, so her name is Dada Oluwaseyi, and she also has a YouTube channel, I think it's at
Yeah.
Dada Oluwaseyi.
Yes.
And then she studied environmental engineering management at Stalin University here, which is Tautech. Of course, she's a scholar. And then she has been here since she was 18 years old, guys. This girl is loaded with ideas, and I'm so eager to really hear all that she has to say about Estonia, why you should come or why you should not come. So, and also she works at Swappy as the operation team lead. So if you're looking for a job in Estonia, let me say that one. If you're looking for a job in Estonia, you should come and hit her up because she's available. Okay, so that's that about her. So I'll just probably leave you to do like the rest of the introduction yourself.
Hello, everyone. So, here I am with Open Up with Kenny. So, thank you for joining us today. Today, we will be talking about why you should come to Estonia. But I'm really excited to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me
You're
to
welcome. You're
come
welcome.
on your channel. It's a privilege for me to be here, so I do not take it for granted. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So go with us as we tell you the reason why we think you should come to Estonia. We are living here in Estonia, so
Yeah.
whatever we are telling you, we're giving you the facts. So just take it from us. Take it, don't leave it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that was good. Thank you. Okay, so today, we're going to be talking. This is not like a serious conversation thing. You're just like having a conversation with you guys. And if you have questions, this is my first time of trying a live video. So whatever mistake that I might have made, please pardon me. And then please join in and ask your questions. We're going to leave avenue or forum for questions and answer. But right now, let me just see tell you what we're going to be discussing today. Like she mentioned, why you should come to Estonia. Now, we're not going to be focusing on the good parts. We know that definitely whatever has advantage must definitely has its own disadvantage. And then the advantage of coming to Estonia, I will be talking about it. And then she will be talking about the disadvantage because I feel that she's well grounded in this country and she has been here for a long time. So she'll be able to tell us the real facts behind, being in Estonia for so long and then the disadvantages of being here. So yeah, I we're talking about the advantages, and then I have a list of things I've written down, and then the number one on my list is free transportation. I know that in one of my video I mentioned about the fun facts about living in Estonia and stuff like that, especially in Tallinn here. There's free transportation in Tallinn alone, please, quote and unquote. In Tallinn alone, so you have access to free transportation here in Tallinn. And another advantage that we have is it's a hub for IT. So if you studied computer science in school or you are into IT software and all of that, you should definitely think of coming to Estonia because IT, expatriates are paid higher than the normal minimum wage here in Estonia. So let's say, for example, you're earning a normal minimum wage is maybe 800 euros. IT people are collecting 5k euro per month. You should definitely think of coming because considering the standard of living here in Estonia is not so high, and then if you're an IT expatriate as well, you are in a faji. You're in the enjoyment area. So yeah, it's a hub for IT, and you should definitely think of coming here if you are a computer science student or you have any IT knowledge, either engineering, software developer, graphics, or any of those things related to computer science or information technology. So the next on my list is a Schengen region. So if you are looking to having a permit that will allow you travel to all the European area, like France, for instance, if you're in Estonia, you can travel to Finland, Germany, just name it, France. You can travel to Latvia, Lithuania. You can go all of these states, about 22 countries, without visa. How nice. You know, how nice,
Great one.
babes. So you should definitely think of coming to Estonia if you want to be traveling around. Like one of the things I said I was going to do coming here is because is that I want to travel everywhere. I want to explore. I want to go everywhere. So you should definitely think of coming to Estonia if you want to explore everywhere. And another on my list is what else again? I think I have that's like the major things I mentioned, but I know that there are so many other qualities, so many advantages in coming here and thinking, oh, why should I come to Estonia? With everything that is happening in the UK, with everything that is happening in the UK, my dear sisters, you should think of coming to Estonia instead.
Exactly. I agree with you, Kenny. So just to add with what she has said about the advantages of coming to Estonia. So I know a lot of people want security in terms of where they stay, a peaceful environment. And I can assure you that this place is the definition of peace. So
Yeah.
there is no terrorism or shooting or like unlike US and other countries that we know. So you are here, you are peaceful, you have peace of mind.
Yeah.
So this place is giving you that. So you don't have to worry about your safety. So the system is working well. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so with that, we'll just move to the disadvantages of living here in Estonia. I think, yeah.
All right. So we've talked about the sweet parts, and of course, here we want to talk about let's put it like the cons. The cons. So to start with, first on the list is that they do not accept dual citizenship. Yes. So maybe for someone, if I would talk about myself, I do not want to leave my own Nigerian citizen. I still love my country, that I don't want to struggle to get the visa. So I want to go freely. So maybe I don't want the passport. Maybe someone can, of course, you want to leave your Nigerian passport and want to stay in Estonia, good option for you, then fine. But this is just one of the cons. Like you can't have your Nigerian passport and then get Estonian passport at the same time. So you have to leave one. So yeah, that's it. So you have to denounce it. Now the second major barrier, the cons, is about language. So what do I mean? When we talk about language in Estonia, it's actually really difficult. And if you check the world rank, Estonian language is the 5th toughest language in the world.
Babe, do you know I'm learning the language?
No, you will scale through. Don't worry. Don't worry. I started actually, I could not continue because though I had a lot of things and then I was just having headache. I'm like, I did my school stuff, no headache. So is this language that wants to give me headache? I'm like, no way. But yeah, that's just it. So it's like difficult. And then presently now, if you want to get a job, you can still get English speaking job. But if you have if you know how to speak Estonian, then you are you have good leverage. So you have good high chance, yes, for you to get a job. So that is it about the second disadvantages of coming to Estonia. So the third point, raising kids.
Oh my God.
Let's even start from the beginning. Like, oh, you're pregnant and then maybe you are the only one that would come to Estonia, or not your spouse coming together with you and you're there pregnant, you give birth. To be sincere with you, it's difficult, it's really difficult. But of course, you can get help, but it's
What do
really
you mean
difficult. What I mean is that, I've seen a lot of family, like people that are pregnant and they complain a lot about this thing, like raising, like when they just give birth to a baby here in Estonia, and they need support. It's not easy.
Okay, please let us be guided, though, guys. Because I know that I spoke about the benefit of having a child in Estonia before you come and have me.
Now I get it. No, it's not like it's good.
So you have to
get it,
make sure that
you have the benefit. I mean, for someone who needs support, like someone to help,
emotional support,
exactly,
for someone to cater for the
baby,
sleepless nights.
Yeah, and if you come, you can hire someone to do the job for you. Yes, you can the caregiver and all of that, so that could help and give that. But this is not to discourage you from coming to Estonia, just stating the facts, because I want you to be here. I want you to have peace in your life. So just stating the facts, That's that about it. Yeah. And another thing here is the weather. Oh, every 1 hour, 2 hour, anything can happen. So you are ready. Like she mentioned in one of our YouTube video, dress like an onion. You
Like
are
wrap
layers, wrap
yourself.
yourself just like onion. So the weather here is not palatable, I would say. But of course, we will scale through.
By
And you
God's
can scale
grace.
through. If you are still here,
Yes.
you can scale
And then
through.
you have fresh skin. Let us talk about the advantage too. When you are in that weather,
Exactly.
your skin will be glowing. Oh, Gloria. Gloria.
Yeah, so that's that about it. About disadvantage. Maybe she have something to add as well.
Okay, so for me, yeah, I think let me go back to that child thing. So that I can analyze it to you guys very well. What she mean by, having to cater for child, that means that if you come without your spouse, and then normally even in Nigeria, if you're any African country or wherever you are that is not in the Europe, and you give birth, even if you are back in Nigeria and you give birth as a single parent, it's always very tedious and very exhausting. So it's the same thing and more, because now here you're far away from family. So let's say in Nigeria you give birth and then you have your own child, and then maybe you don't have a spouse or something. It's difficult, but then you have your family, that's your close friends and all that, they are there. But here you don't have your close, even if you have your close friends here, they are working. They don't have time. They will just visit and out every few minutes or maybe once in a week, because everybody is like working on a tight schedule. So you cannot compare that. So that's what she's saying. But if you are here with your spouse, the sufferness will reduce.
Exactly. It's not like maybe
So,
the part of the Africa that we are from in Nigeria now.
yes.
You have people come and visit, stay for months.
Months. You have
help
your
you
mom
back to back.
comes from
and
Ugo.
yeah.
So
So of course you can bring your mom as well from your country, wherever you are, down to Estonia to help you, or someone to help you. So this, I'm just like giving you heads up in case you have plan. Oh, I will just go and give it. I'll come alone, do everything alone. Please understand that it's not as easy as maybe you would think in that area. So you need support. You really need support during this time. So.
Okay, so yeah, that is it. And I don't know if you have any question. I'm trying to see. I don't know if we have any question chats. Let me see. Hello, guys. Oh, Tess is saying hello. Hi, Tess.
Hello.
I'm just seeing your message now. Live chat. So I think our live chat is open. I don't know. We're just really trying to test the water for the first time. But however, so let's just go back to our discussion then. Coming to Estonia is a personal decision. And then no matter where you choose to go, there will always be advantage. Just the way they say, oh, because Estonia is not an English-speaking country, then it's not the best. We're not saying it's the great. But just that when you choose to go to UK too, you know that the finances is not the best. And that there's no health care at the moment. And then all their, physicians and whatever, they're on strike. Do you get? So whatever you choose to be. And again, you see people moving. I would like to go to Canada, but you see people leaving Canada and say they're leaving Canada. You go to YouTube and say they're leaving Canada, and I'm like, yo, I'm coming to Canada. So just the way you see people in UK, you want to go to UK. You see people in UK and they say, oh, we are leaving UK. You see people in Estonia. If you come after 2 years now, I say I'm leaving Estonia, please don't be surprised. Chige, but we are looking for a greener pasture. With that in mind, but we won't have that. Oh, wherever we are going is going to be the best, or it's going to be the great. It's going to come with its own challenges.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So wherever God is leading you, number one, let God be the one to lead you. Don't say, oh, it is this place or nowhere. No. Some people are in Estonia and they are making mad money. And they have peace of mind. They are okay. They are happy. While some people, they are in Canada and they are still unhappy. And they are still not okay. They are still not living their best life or living their great life. So wherever you are, just, number one thing, let's just put Christianity in this thing now, because they'll say, oh, stop being, but it is what it is. You need to know where God wants you to be. If this country I'm planning to go, will I flourish if I get there? People are in Nigeria and they are in mad money. People are in some places and they are feeling cool. They're not feeling sad. Even if the economy is bad, they are still making it. They can afford basic things as a Nigerian. So, in as much as we all want to travel and all that, this one is not part of it though. It's not part of it. It's not part of it, but I'm just saying that, oh, if you decide to stay somewhere and want to be with some people, just stay there, remain there. And if God is saying go there, go there.
No.
Don't say because it's on YouTube they are saying the place is not good though. The way we are saying UK is having challenge, people are still entering UK till tomorrow. You just need to be sure that okay, this is where I'm meant to be, or this is supposed to be like a stepping stone for me. Some people are in Nigeria, they did not make it, but when they travel last time, it's like they did ritual. Things started flourishing for them. They started, improving in their life, in all areas of their life. And some people, they travel from Nigeria and they went to UK and their life became worse. They were living worse. We have people that are in abroad that they don't have a roof over their head. And then you just think, oh, because they're in London, they're fine and they're all that. That's not part of it. Anyways, but I just said, let me chip that in to, to just encourage us, basically. And I don't know, I'm trying to see. We don't have any question. We don't have people asking us question. 2 people have joined so far. 1 person gave us thumbs up.
So if you have any question, please, we are here to answer your question. But what we are trying to tell you, we are not just telling you to not come to Estonia or to come to Estonia, but if we are to summarize, like, about Estonia, trust me, Estonia is peaceful. At least, maybe one for me is something like top priority. So it's peaceful, you don't have trouble. I traveled to some Schengen country like before now, like when I came as well, I traveled, and then I appreciate, like, in my spirit that Estonia is good.
Which country did you go to?
Germany. Been to Germany. So the Oslo, everything was just anyhow. I was just like, So for me, we have priority as well. For me, peaceful environment and clean hair. This place, their hair is clean. Doing my research also, I did something about hair dynamics. And even outdoor hair is cleaner than indoor hair. Can you imagine? Yes, in Estonia, the research I did, outdoor hair is cleaner than indoor hair.
Of course, now because of the dust, by the time you're sweeping and everything. Oh, okay. So basically, we're just trying to tell you that, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate Estonia.
On a scale of 1 to 10, putting all factors, everything in place, I would rate Estonia 7.5 over 10, and that's like a pass mark.
Excellent.
So,
excellent. You guys forgot about food.
It's
expensive. Yes, she actually said this.
She mentioned it before.
Yes, she said we're going to talk about it. Please, let's talk about it. Please.
So, thank you so much.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that house. This flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but the spirit.
The Holy Spirit is working in you.
Exactly. So I'm telling you, local African food is expensive. Okay. It's expensive, very, very expensive.
Okay, I even have one oporoko here. Please, let me bring that.
Let's see this.
This oporoko that is sent to me because it's in African store, Debo African store here. It's for my friend. It's for Tess. Tess, this is for you. Thank you that you have not come to come and collect it. Okay, so this particular oporoko, which is Stanla in Yoruba, you bought it 7 point. 7 point.
Oh my god.
7.5, I mean 6, maybe close to 8 or 9 euros. This small thing, this thing. Oh yeah, calculate 0 in naira.
Things are like fine. The economy is changing, effect and all of that is coming. But for real, local African
food is very expensive. Guys, I used to love pap ogi way back in Nigeria.
Sorry.
They didn't bond me well because I cannot, there's no small quantity. And I beg this my friend that is here. Tess, I know you're watching this. Where is my ogi? Where is my ogi?
Is it for Gary?
Is it for Gary? Is it for everyone?
No.
Do it and let me come and collect. So guys, things are really very expensive here in Tallinn, like African food basically. Because of the import and export. But we're hoping that, and I'm praying that by in the next few years, we'll have Nigerians in some important places so that it will make importation very easy. Exactly. Just like when you want to import in Nigeria and stuff like that. If you want to import from Nigeria to America, Nigerians are import and export in America. They are in all those important places, so they understand our food. But Sharibi by here, they don't understand our food. I'm sure there's always like what's it called, custom issue.
Yeah,
you know, returning export. You know, there's so many things. So if they manage to bring things in, it's always very expensive because of this custom wahala. We cannot, even if we personally, if we want to bring things from Nigeria, it's always like a stress. It's always like a lot of stress because especially when you want to bring in food, it's always very, very, except if you have someone who is going to Nigeria and say, oh, please let me bring this, put it in your luggage. That's the only thing. But if you want to buy food from Nigeria and send to Estonia, it's always very, very expensive and stressful and custom wahala. So sending things to Estonia generally is not even that easy, especially when it comes to food. So guys,
expensive. Well, our neighboring country here, at least I think it's a bit cheaper in Finland.
Yes, Finland.
So people also get things from
yeah,
there
yeah. One of my family friends, she mentioned that she got a oil from Finland and I think some of the goat meat or so from Finland.
Even Germany, I went to Germany and like their stuff, it was extremely cheap. Leipzig, to be precise.
Are you
the
serious?
African Indomie, I got Indomie for 15 euros.
Pack.
Yeah,
but it's not really expensive. It's 20 euros here.
5 euros difference. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
See,
when you are not spending your own money, you'll be taking some money. It's because people should not mind me. It's because I'm not spending my money.
It's a lot.
Okay, so what else again? Please, you
if you have questions, please just answer your question. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. Hello.
Hello guys. Hello, that's my sister.
Oh,
that's
hello.
Taiwo. TXP saying thank you. Hi guys. Hi. Thank you for joining. You are joining pretty late. We've discussed so many things. You probably need to catch up from the video when we eventually post. Yeah. And okay, you have something for us. Let me see.
Okay,
yeah. So people are really giving us suggestions. So about the salary range. So also why you should come to Estonia. See, the salary they're going to be paying you. I think you should even talk about this because you're already working. So
all right,
I'll leave that to you.
Yeah. So of course, salary depends on the job, but let's say averagely, before tax, you should be earning from 1 to, like, average salary before tax 1 to at the moment. But because of this present thing that is going on, so of course they're generally trying to increase salary.
Yes.
So let's say around 1.4 before tax, and then 1.4 and above. So average around 1,400, 1,800 before tax. That's just average. So of course people earn as
way higher,
3K, 4K, even 5K,
6K.
Yeah, people are earning a lot. So averagely,
IT
so that
people are earning a lot.
And then before after tax, so they remove 20%, around 20% of the tax, and then you can calculate what you will get. So it depends on also some factors. Your tax also, you can tell them to take tax after 600. I think they changed it to 600. Like they should not take your tax. So 600 will not be taxed out of your money. Then the rest of your money will be taxed.
And the tax is at 20%?
20%. Yes. So after 600, then they will now tax you 20% with the rest. Let's say, for example, you're earning 1,200 before tax. So 600 will not be taxed. So they will tax 20% from other 600. Wow. So I think they want to implement it or implemented it already this year, if I'm right. So that is it about that, about the tax system in Estonia. And of course, there's tax refund that you can get your tax in, like here in Estonia, February, we start applying for the tax refund to get the tax, and then they pay it. Sometimes they pay it earlier, but they will pay it in that year in particular. Wow. So that's about tax in Estonia.
And that tax refund, you have to pay your tax for like 12 months before you can come and claim tax return. And sometimes you might even be owing them, Abby.
Yes, sometimes you might even be the one to have to pay. So that was over one. I know like 2 people who have to pay extra. So you have to always, also very important that you declare your tax. Any earning you're getting, so you declare your tax. At least you have tax. So it's not like you're not paying tax. You have to pay tax. So you are in a system. So it's for a system to keep working, you have to pay tax. And I think we also have about real estate, if I'm right.
What are you saying?
1 or 2 room.
Oh, okay, yeah, I want us to yeah, we'll come back to that. Okay, so I wanted us to talk about, okay, so after she's spoken about the salary, so now let's break the salary down. How do you spend it? How, if you're earning 1,200, how do you break it down? Will it be okay? That's like the minimum range or whatever it is. So now, let's say you're earning 1,200. They've taxed, what are you saying? They've taxed the half of the salary. That is 600. They've taxed it and they remove the 20%, and then the normal house rent that you pay here. If you rent a room apartment here, you'll be paying, although the apartment rate is going up right now, but before it's just 300, 350 thereabout, and now I think one room you pay 400 euros if you're renting.
If you're renting one room,
self-contained.
you can still see around 300 to 400. Yeah, so you can still see around 300 to 400. So for one room. And then for 2 rooms, you can be seeing, let's say, 500. Good, like, correct place to live, 500 and above.
Yes.
And then 3 rooms from 650 above. So
50 to
that's like how the
700.
range for rental apartments.
And another thing that I realized about that renting apartments is it depends on the location. Some locations are actually more expensive than others. Like Mustama is a bit expensive. We have Christine, that one is more expensive because I think it's like a commercial area. So, and it's close to the center. That's like another thing I discovered about here in Europe is that they look at how close the venue is to a central place, or
Then it will be like more expensive.
yeah, it will be more expensive.
And also, it's not just to state the fact, it's not really easy to get apartment here as like for foreigners. Yes, I would say it. Maybe things might be changing now. Yeah, I know. I have something to say. I have something
okay, yeah,
to
go
add.
ahead.
That's why like I'm saying this.
Okay.
So if you're coming to Estonia, have it at the back of your mind that you want to come and invest here and buy apartment. So you can
yeah.
actually deposit, because you can deposit from at least 15% of the finance and then bank, but you have to at least have lived for some years and have like good residence permit for you to buy. But it's good to have this
In mind.
if you want to stay in Estonia. Even if they don't want to stay in Estonia, you can leave Estonia and then of course keep paying your mortgage. So you need to have at least 15% of the down payment. And 2 rooms here is like, let's say for 2 rooms, for example, range of 100,000 euros. So, and then you are paying just like 50%. Sometimes, in fact, now I think it's around like 90k, and you're paying just like 15%. You're paying 50%, you're paying just like around 14,000 euros.
Wow.
Only. So, and then when you pay it, you can now be paying it little by little to the bank and all of that. So, just because maybe I'm saying this from the struggle I've went through for finding an apartment. So if you're coming and you have that mind, please get an apartment for yourself. And yeah, so that's, I just wanted to add. So it's a good investment.
That's really important. Yeah, I mean, getting an apartment. But when you said it's very difficult, it's not difficult though. It's not difficult because if you go to Facebook, there's so many websites on Facebook. It's easy to get apartment from Facebook, but just know how it is. And I'm probably gonna drop a video about that because
maybe
we don't want
price
to,
as well.
yes,
Now
and then
determine.
their
Of course, if you have
websites.
the
Their websites, and there are also like there are tactics to this thing. If you want to get an apartment, it's better you go directly to the owner of the apartment instead of going through agent, because that way you have to pay like 3 times the rent before you get it. So there's so many things to it, but it's not that difficult. Don't mind that.
okay, well, all right. It's maybe before. That means everything is now fine because I've not changed. Well, okay. That's
Yeah, but
okay.
no, but really it's not that difficult because, and again, the Facebook market thing, guys, when I came to Estonia, I never knew Facebook market can be a thing. Like they buy everything on Facebook. Are you trying to
That's
buy
true, actually. Yes.
Facebook market?
Yes.
You can buy anything from Facebook market,
Yes.
guys. So, and again, you can see house, you can buy house building for view. You can buy building from Facebook market. There's so many things that some people buy on Facebook market. Trust me, not me, Oshao.
Yeah, I think I got my keyboard from Facebook Market. It's very good
Facebook Market is a thing for Estonians, and I think it's. I mean, oh, another thing that I would like to mention is that here is like it's very high when it comes to technology. Like they do everything
digital.
online.
Yes.
Guys, they do. When I was in school, I did my what's it called? My project on telemedicine, and guys, I just did that thing in Nigeria, but here we do telemedicine. They call on your phone, and you tell them how you are feeling, and then it looked like a myth that time I did it, but now it's reality. I was feeling sick I think early this year, very early, like January 1st, about that, thereabout. And I called. I was like, I said, I want to come to the hospital. They said, no, what is happening to you? Tell us.
You have to explain.
Explain. How do you feel? They just prescribed. They said, oh, I said, I want to come. They said, no, go and buy those medicine. If you don't feel okay, you can now come. After 2 days, you can now come.
Yeah.
Everything is online. They are so comfortable with, prescribing drugs for it because it's sure for them. But in Nigeria, I cannot be in Nigeria and they say, doctor, and then what? Let me come. I must come.
Yeah.
Let me come. So everything here is online. Like this is when they say Estonia is highly vast when it comes to information technology, IT, they make use of those things. They do everything online, and that is why you see mostly jobs that are here that are like remote jobs, because I believe that you can do so many things without even people seeing you.
Just take a look for you to even know. Take a look at these big companies: Skype, Estonia Home,
Bolt.
So what are we talking about?
So
a lot of them like that. So they are really vast.
And Bolt is well used in Nigeria. So imagine running a company from Estonia to Nigeria, and then you are subsidizing what needs to be subsidized, and then you have employers all over the world. Even Bolt is, I think, no, it's Bolt working in Cairo. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But Bolt is just everywhere basically, and it just shows that they are highly vast when it comes to information technology. There are so many things that you go just electric car, electric this one, electric that one. Like things are really like, I'm like, oh wow.
So it's a good place for you to
be. So it's a wonderful place for you to be. I think we've spent how many minutes? I think 32. We don't want to really bore you guys, and I don't know. I don't like the fact that this is on a portrait. I would have preferred it to be like a YouTube size, but however it is, we hope, guys, there's no question. So there's no question for now. There's no question. So I think on that note, we just like call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. For everyone that has joined, we had trouble coming back and forth, but it's all good. Thank you for coming, and then we'll see you next month. Promise that next month is going to be well loaded and more fun, because I mean we're having Valentine is coming.
You're already prepared.
I'm already representing. So guys, we wish you a wonderful February, and we wish you a wonderful month ahead, and happy Valentine in advance if there's anything like that.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day in advance. So don't just share it with your loved ones, your families.
Yes.
Take care of yourself. If you're the only one as well, you just want to take care of yourself. Go to restaurants, do a lot.
We'll keep that one till our next. Don't tell them.
So all right. So that's it. Thank you for joining, and thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you again.
So thank you for your time.
Bye.
Bye.